Hey guys, what is happening? It is Luke here. I'm here in a place called the Ranch Lands. They kind of look like ranch lands behind me. It's a beautiful spot in Alberta that I found, and you probably saw in my previous video. I decided to come back here. My girlfriend didn't want to come out because it's 33 degrees right now, and it's just after 6, so the sun is going down in the sky, and I definitely prepared for it. I got my hydration pack, I got my large cap as well, and yeah, it's been a beautiful time here, guys. There is, like, you've just got, I think it's 65,000 acres of land. I saw some wolves which were over there, so I trekked back up here and I've been hiking along this little road. A massive dragonfly just went past, and now I'm just kind of figuring out, I think I'm gonna head back. But it's an amazing evening. This is like an hour and a half outside of Calgary, and yeah, you know, it is not to a lot of people's taste. I, for one, love landscapes like this. I don't know what it is about deserts and arid places, but maybe it's because I've lived my life in England and it barely gets dry there ever, so I'm just kind of always fascinated by dry heat. We never got dry heat in England, and you know, dry heat, it doesn't occur in that many places on the planet like you would think. Most of it is humid heat, unless you're in deserts and stuff like that. You can see the clouds are kind of whisking over the Rockies. There's a really nice southerly wind which will take literally the saliva out of your mouth because it's dry. It's like 14% humidity and about 32 degrees, so that is very, very dry. I've been watching out for snakes and stuff because I know they'll come out and hunt prairie dogs and small rodents at this time. It's kind of, you know, and this is the thing I love to death about Canada, is you can drive out an hour and a half on an evening outside of the city and you're in total wilderness. I mean, it's probably just me for another whole 2-3 kilometers. I probably have like thousands of acres to myself, and I could go hiking over there or down over there and follow the power lines. But it's just beautiful. You have to obviously watch out for bears. Bears can come out anywhere, and no exception is here. And not only that, when you're hiking on your own like I am, you really want to watch out for wolves, and that's what I saw over there. I was trying to get good photos on my camera. I'm pretty sure they took down something because they were definitely trying to move something into the woods over there, and they just bolted as soon as they heard or saw me and went into the woods. There was about 4 or 5. They could have been coyotes, they could have been wolves, but I really don't want to test that out because if they've killed something, it's more likely to be wolves. Coyotes are more scavenger type animals, and wolves probably thrive in a climate like this because there is lots of prey down here in the valley where it's a little bit, there's some water there and there's a stream that runs down, so you're gonna get prey down there, and it's gonna shelter in all the woods across the valley during the daytime. So it's really, really cool to see wolves. But I turned around, I watched it for a sec, made sure that they were gone, and then I turned around and I came back. And the main reason is just, you got to be safe and look out for yourself, especially when you're on your own, because wolves, they will attack people if they're on their own. That is the worst time. You don't want to be hiking around wolves when you're on your own, because they will go for you if you're not in a group, depending on if they're hungry or not. Those were obviously well fed. But yeah, the fire risk is extreme right now, guys, and you can see why. It's very, very dry and arid right now, and I'm sure that shortly the eagles that nest on the top of this valley behind me up here are going to be casting off looking for prey, because as the heat kind of dies down and, you know, the sun is going to set behind that hill and the valley's going to be in darkness in, you know, a couple of hours. Man, it's dusty out here. Just looking at my watch, and there's all this dust on it, and I'm covered in dust too. But I guess that's when it's windy. It's just whipping up all kinds of shit that can't be good to be breathing in. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna head back to the car. I hope seeing this little bit of Canada, you know, you can find whatever you think is beautiful. To me, it's just finding places where there's not a lot of people, because I just enjoy quiet open spaces like this, where you can just be alone with your thoughts and think and kind of be at peace with nature yourself. So anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. You take care. Bye for now.